Welcome to handling CSV files in Python. What is a CSV file? A CSV file, or comma-separated values file, is a plain text file used to store data in a table format. Each row represents the single record, and each value within a row is separated by a comma. This format allows for simple and efficient storage and transfer of tabular data. Here, we see a CSV file containing 3 columns: name, age, and occupation. Each subsequent row lists the details of an individual, with values separated by commas. This structure enables easy reading and processing by both humans and software systems. CSV files are widely used because they are simple to create, easy to read, and supported by many applications and programming languages. They provide a universal way to exchange tabular data across different software platforms. Reading CSV data. Reading CSV, or comma-separated values files, is a common task in programming. It allows you to easily access and manipulate data stored in a tabular format. In Python, working with CSV files is straightforward using the built-in CSV module. Here, we import the CSV module, then open a file named data.csv in read mode. We create a reader object that processes the CSV file and iterate over each row, printing its contents. This approach provides a simple way to read tabular data row by row. The output consists of a list for each row in the CSV file. The first list contains the column headers, and subsequent lists represent individual records, each with their respective values. Writing to CSV files. In Python, you can write data to a CSV file by using the built-in CSV module. This allows you to save information in a structured format that is compatible with many other applications. Here, we import the CSV module, then open a file called data.csv in write mode. We create a writer object, which enables us to write rows to the CSV file. We write a header row containing the column names name, age, and city, followed by 2 rows of data, one for Alice and another for Bob. The result is a CSV file named data.csv, containing the information as specified. Filtering CSV content. Filtering CSV content allows you to extract specific rows based on certain criteria. This can help in analyzing data by focusing on relevant information. Here, the code imports the CSV module and opens a file called data.csv for reading. It uses a loop to select only those rows where the third column contains the value yes. This approach enables you to isolate data that meets your chosen condition, making the dataset easier to work with. The result is a nested list structure. Matrix equals 2 rows, each containing 3 values, representing only the entries where the third column was yes. Modifying CSV data. Modifying CSV data involves loading existing CSV files, altering their contents, and saving the changes. This is useful for updating records or correcting information. We begin by importing the CSV module. First, the code opens a CSV file named data.csv in read mode. It reads the contents using a CSV reader and stores all rows as a list. The first row is accessed, and its second value is changed to updated value. Next, the file is reopened in write mode. The modified rows are written back using a CSV writer, replacing the original contents. As a result, the first row's second value is updated directly in data.csv. Iterating through CSV rows. Iterating through CSV rows allows you to access and manipulate data stored in CSV files line by line. This technique is useful for processing information such as lists of products or user data. Here, we import the CSV module, open a file named data.csv in read mode, and create a CSV reader object. We then loop through each row in the file and print its contents. This approach enables you to process each piece of data in the file sequentially. The output consists of a matrix where the first row contains column headers, followed by rows of data entries. Each row represents a record, such as a person's details including name, age, and city. Example program. When this code runs, the program opens the CSV file and reads the first row as headers. Immediately you'll see the line, headers, name, age, city, printed to the console. Next, the program processes each subsequent row one by one. For Alice, it adds 1 to her age, making 31, which is greater than 25. You'll see, Alice will be 31 next year and lives in New York. Moving on to Bob, his new age becomes 26. Again, as 26 is above 25, the console outputs, Bob will be 26 next year and lives in Los Angeles. For Charlie, his age increases to 36. You'll see, Charlie will be 36 next year and lives in Chicago. No rows are skipped, as all three meet the age condition after incrementing. Once all rows are processed, the program ends, having displayed the updated ages for every person in the CSV file. This gives you a clear, concise summary of how the data changes and precisely what appears in your console.